Welcome back to another episode of Kicking the Ish. It's your boy, King7. Make sure you hit that like button, that share button, comment down below. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Don't cost you nothing, it's free. Once a week, videos will be uploaded on YouTube. So make sure you're there. Make sure I see you. It's all love. Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, King7. We're back, Kicking the Ish. And as you can see today, we got a special guest, man. We got somebody real special in the city, man. Let me go ahead and run down his credentials because he's serious with it. Today we got recording artist, producer, father. He got over 400,000 streams independently. You know, he got two albums. The first one is Quarantine Killer. Second one is One of One. He's building his own platform, developing his own sound. His music blends sharp, social, commentary, personal growth. And did I mention he's a father? Welcome to the show, man. High Fever, Cincinnati's own.
Appreciate the intro, man. I
What's
appreciate
going on,
the intro.
brother? It's definitely been a while in the making, but I got you on the show. We here.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. It's
And
been a long time coming, y'all.
For sure, long time coming. But he here, and we gonna get it going, man. And y'all know how it go. The first topic we got going down today: are children influenced negatively by parents or celebrities? So with you being a guest today, I'm gonna let you go ahead and give your thoughts on that first and speak your little words on it.
Well, I like to speak on when I grew up.
Okay.
I grew up, and I can't necessarily say it was a good thing or a bad thing, but I was heavily influenced by both.
Right.
I was definitely heavily influenced by celebrities as far as music. You know, I was big into gangster rap real young, just like all the YNs are heavily invested in drill music right now. Right. It's just like everybody say, history repeating itself.
That's facts.
So basically, as far as my parents being influenced, I watched my mom work 2-3 jobs. You know what I'm saying? When I was real young, I watched her be the strong, independent woman.
Mm-hmm.
I watched my dad on the other side of town have a whole nother family. You know what I'm saying? He missed a whole bunch of my life and growing up. You know what I'm saying? So it heavily influenced me to be the parent that I am. So that is it all just, it's all full circle. It's all full circle. And honestly, another old saying, life is what you make it.
That's very true.
Because I feel like I wasn't influenced in the best way by my parents, but that made me a better parent. That made me the best parent that I possibly can be. Like I'm so present in my kids' life right now. Like I know I'm one of the best fathers that I deal with. Like, and I really don't deal with you or anybody if they're not a good parent. Like I gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? You go post whatever you want to post, but like I show it. Like I show proof. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So I was heavily influenced by both. And I feel like kids today, they heavily influenced by both. Because now I feel like it's the same thing. You're influenced by a whole bunch of celebrities, a whole bunch of extravagant lifestyles, a whole bunch of highlight reels. And, you don't see these people struggling. You don't see where they came from. All you see is the heights. You don't see the lows. You don't see the L's these people taking.
Yeah, cause they ain't gonna post that shit.
Yeah, and you're gonna be influenced. Oh, they having it every day. Like they never lose. They never have a bad day. You know what I'm saying? That's obviously not what's going on in real life.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of these kids influenced by their parents because the parents are influenced by the damn celebrities.
That part right there.
So it's just like it's a bunch of like followers following followers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Follow the follower. Celebrities influencing the parents, and the parents is influencing by the celebrities, so they influencing the kids to be goofballs.
Chain effect.
You got kids at 5 years old.
Oh yeah, I see it all the time.
Eating seafood boils, and it's just like we growing up super fast. I felt like we grew up fast when we was young. I feel like these kids is moving at light speed, like real deal.
Nowadays, you will see a 5-year-old with an iPhone.
Man,
iPhone, iPad,
and me being 39, I be looking like, what's going on? Like, because I got young kids. Like I got very, very young kids that I tell their moms all the time. You know what I'm saying? be aware of what you putting them in front of, whether it's a tablet, iPhone, TV, all of that, because kids and sometimes adults can be easily influenced, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, especially adults. But like to piggyback off what you said, like me, I was raised. I had a 2-parent household. You know,
that's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm one of the lucky ones, as people would say. But my dad that raised me was my stepdad. So my actual father, I knew who he was. I seen him. You know, we ain't really have the best of relationships like that. But when I did see him, it would be like on accident. Like we would just happen to be in the same place at the same time.
Damn.
So, and when he would come to my grandma's house, my grandma would basically have to beg this man to like be a dad. So with that, in a way, it influenced me to hate my stepdad because I wanted my actual father there.
Damn.
So me and my stepdad, we was beefing for like years. Like I'm 38 now. Me and my stepdad, I swear to God, right-handed guy, we didn't get like on that father-son level until I was down there 20, 21.
Man. I feel the same way. I had to struggle with my and it wasn't like, well, I would say my mom's boyfriend, my stepdad, he didn't necessarily treat me bad, but he treated my mom bad. It trickled down to me.
Yeah.
So it was like how he was treating and doing my mom would take it out on me.
Yeah.
And both of my parents, I am the only child to both of them. So my mom has, so I have a brother and sister on my mom's side, and I have a brother and sister on my dad's side. They both have the same mom and dad.
Right.
I'm the only one without a mom and dad. I'm the only one with the same mom and dad, but it's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that's how alone can you feel when you in a house where you the only kid that don't have the same mom and dad, but you living in a house with 2 kids that have the same mom and dad.
Yeah.
That dynamic is wild, y'all, and we don't talk about that. Like we don't talk about that.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause shit, like my situation, me and my brother, we both got different dads. We share the same mom, but different dads. So it was kind of in a way, everything I was doing and when I was fucking up and being bad and shit, that was because that was me crying out for my dad, trying to get my dad's attention. And my mom, she a female, so it's so much she could do.
That's right.
And with my stepdad, with him disciplining me and shit, I felt like as a kid, just being dumb and stupid.
He used to discipline you, like whoop you.
Yeah.
Man, that's wild. That's wild. Like now I ain't gonna lie. Now if I don't know what kind of kid you was, but I wasn't going.
Right.
He was like I don't think my dad or my granddad, God rest his soul, when he was alive, he wasn't going for that, and my dad wouldn't have let him whoop my ass. But your dad wasn't there.
Yeah, I was just about to say
and
my
that's
situation.
Fire, bro.
Yeah, see, my situation is different because with my dad not being there, he didn't have no say so and shit.
And that's crazy because who knows how because my mom was in love with this nigga, and no matter how good or bad he treated her, she was gonna be in love with him. So who knows if my dad wouldn't have been around, had he been had she been letting him whoop my ass? That's wild, bro.
But see, when I was younger, I hated that shit because I was looking at it like, why you letting why you letting this man do? But I can say as I got older, and once me and him got that relationship to where we was like father son, and once I got all of that hate for my actual dad out, and I became, his stepson. Yeah. Once I accepted that, I realized everything he did, it was kind of for a reason, for real. Because he looking at it like, bro, I didn't ask to be in this situation with y'all. Like, I met your mom. She had 2 kids. It's both of y'all are boys. And that he was trying to show me ways of being a man and do shit like that. But like I said, with me having that hatred towards him off of a man who never wanted to be there for me, I didn't see what he was disciplining. He was raising me to be a man. And when I fucked up, he was on my ass because he was the man of the house.
And I you can respect that. Like, and that's good that y'all end up building a bond later, because when you in it, like when you in
don't
it,
see
you
it that
gon'
way.
like you gonna have that anger and hatred for every situation because you're not seeing what's going on. And as a parent, I think as a father personally, you gotta experience this shit.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
experience this shit. You can't be out here talking and you haven't experienced this shit, good
Right.
or bad though.
Right.
Cause and I feel like in the black community, man, we don't talk about our experiences,
We
bro.
don't.
Like
We don't.
we hold in all this shit till we older and then we can experience it. But a lot of us should be speaking out then. We don't go to therapy, no, in no way, shape, or form. We damn near talk to ourselves before we go talk to somebody else and think that's okay.
And we think, but see, in the black community, if you do go to therapy, they look at you as weird, or they look at you as like, nigga, what's wrong with you? Like, but like you said, we hold shit in so much and we don't really talk about shit, which is part of the reason why most niggas crash out, why most niggas got anger issues and they quick to, because they got so much shit that they dealing with from probably when they was 7.
Yes.
That we don't know about.
And there you go. That's the thing. Parenting is a cycle.
It is.
You either gonna repeat it or you gonna break it.
Yeah.
Facts. I mean, the cycle can either go 2 ways: repeat or break.
Right.
And as a parent, I feel like you winging it. And if you ain't paying attention, or if you're not influenced by your parents, then you're gonna keep repeating that cycle. You're gonna keep repeating the cycle that they keep, that they brought to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I heard an old saying, and it said, if you don't kill the demons in your childhood, they're gonna follow your child into theirs.
For sure.
So I stress that big. I even got a song called "Breaking Generation." Started from, but it's in parentheses, "Breaking Generational Curses," man. Cause it's that's big in the black community. We don't break them.
We don't.
We rather chase clout and chase highs and lows and chase everything else, but our family lineage and propel it and take it to new heights. We like to keep everything how it is. Because that's a part of, quote unquote, keeping it real. That's not keeping it real. That's keeping everything the same and never changing.
Never changing shit. Because honestly, I feel like, well, I ain't no feel. I know personally. When my daughter was 14, I had got full custody. Because
that's major.
That's major. And her mom moved to Florida when she was like 8, 9. Now, mind you, we had joint custody, but it was based out of Ohio. So when she moved to Florida, she violated the So with me at first, with me not knowing, because like she didn't tell nobody she was leaving. She just up and left, went to Florida.
Wow.
Ain't tell nobody nothing.
On y'all kid?
Yeah. Like she took my kid and she got 2 other kids. So she just packed up one day, all 3 of the kids, her, moved down to Florida. Nobody knew shit.
Yeah.
So I'm calling my daughter. I'm trying to write her on Facebook. I'm blocked on everything. So I'm thinking me and my daughter got some type of, what shit going on. Now, mind you, bro, God's honest truth, right hand of God. I ain't speak to my daughter for, I want to say 3 years. And then one day, I get a phone call from a random number. It say Florida on it. I answer, it's my fucking daughter. She say, you know what I'm saying? She give me the whole rundown of what happened and where they at, this, that, and the third. They was in Tallahassee. So I go visit her once, go down there. I get a hotel and shit, go visit her. I come back. Now, the number that my daughter called me on, I'm trying to reach her through that. But I guess her mom found out that we was whatever. So she blocked me on that number and moved from Tallahassee to Tampa. So basically, long story short, I had to get a private investigator. I had to get a lawyer in Florida. I had to do all type of bullshit in Florida. I'm calling off work to drive down there. Mind you, Florida about 14 hours away.
That ain't bullshit. You did what
I did what I had to do.
Cause both of my kids' moms know they take either one of mine out the state. I'm gonna be like taken.
Oh, for sure.
You're gonna be hearing a whole bunch of low talking, but I'm gonna be up on you real soon. I'm gonna be up on you and my kids real soon.
For sure.
But yeah, go ahead, brother.
So I'm going through the whole process of that, but they having a hard time finding her because she keep moving. Every time we'll get an address on her, she'll move. So we went through that process about another 2 years. So by the time my daughter was 14, that's when I finally was able to have somebody down there send her a damn subpoena, go to court and all this little one shit. And I told him like, hey, our joint custody is in Cincinnati. She violated our shit.
Yeah.
So basically, her moving down there gave me an alley oop.
Yeah.
I ain't even really have to do shit.
Free custody.
Free custody. So once I had to get 2 lawyers. Matter of fact, I had to get a lawyer in Florida to go down there to handle the case. Then when in order to get custody, I had to have a lawyer from Ohio talk to my lawyer in Florida and run down the whole. Cause I was supposed to get every other weekend, half the summer, every other holiday. So my lawyer here had to explain to the lawyer in Florida.
That's a lot.
It was a lot, bro. I'm talking about. I'm taking out title loans. Mon Dukes gave me a couple dollars. Like I had, you know what I'm saying? But all in all to say, I ended up getting full custody of my daughter at 14.
Up, man. That's
14 years old. Now she in college. You know what I'm saying? She's 19 years old. She in college right now. So it is possible for a black man, if you actually want to be a father. Let's say that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dudes out here perpetrating the game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The Facebook.
Oh yeah.
The Facebook
It's
is
a
the
lot of Facebook
ultimate.
dads.
Is the ultimate way to show a highlight reel.
Oh,
Real
yeah, for
shit.
sure.
Like real shit. Like I mean, shit. Who don't want to show? Who want to show you failing all the time?
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
But shit, it'll how you believe in somebody is who they not.
And they,
So,
I don't know
yeah.
if you can see, but that's my daughter when she was a baby.
Mhm.
And then right below that, that's her cap and gown. When she
Oh yeah,
graduated
that's
high
hard.
school.
That's hard.
Like I was
I
there.
see that.
I was there when she graduated high school.
Yeah.
And like, you know how normally they throw their caps and shit all in the air or whatever. She was like, nah, daddy, I want you to have this.
Yeah, that's why they be putting it on top now. They be putting like
Yeah.
they be decorating the
Yeah.
top so they don't throw them
Yeah.
or they throw them and get them. They
Yeah.
probably catch them or
But
something.
shit, my
like
daughter,
that.
she ain't even throw her shit. Like she was like everybody throwing their shit, whatever. She looked me dead in my face and was like, "Here, pops, this for you." And I ain't gonna lie, that shit made a thug cry.
So
for
you
real,
brought
like.
her back. You brought her
Yeah.
back to Cincinnati.
I brought her back to. I had to go travel back down there, come back, and you know it was a whole process because she was still dealing with the shit with her mama and all type of other little shit. So we still dealing with certain things, but it's definitely getting better than what it was at first. And I can say, man, to be able to see my daughter, call my daughter, have, you know what I'm saying, daddy-daughter dates and shit, it's a blessing, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see how dudes don't want to be present in their life. But I will, hold on, so when I had my daughter, I was 19. I was young-minded. I wasn't always the perfect dad. I will say that. 19, I'm still running the streets and, you know, trying to smash girls and whoopie-whoop. My daughter wasn't playing. I got that call one day. Hey, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
So,
see, I waited till I can't say I was waiting because I was definitely I was definitely out here, but I had my first child at 30. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying, my daughter about to be 10 and my youngest is about to be 6. So it's like I can't say I waited, but shit, God blessed me of waiting all that time, getting all that street shit and all that goofy shit out before I had kids, because I knew I was gonna try to do it the best way I can, definitely better than my dad did. Like my dad be telling me, like, damn, bro, you really exemplary father. Like you way better than I was, than I ever was. And I'm like, that's the goal. Yeah. That's the plan. Hell yeah. That's what you're supposed to do. I feel like you're supposed to be a better parent than both your parents is.
Right. Because I feel like me having my daughter young was meant to happen, because I feel like the road I was going down at 19 probably wouldn't be here today.
Everything happened for a reason.
It definitely do, and especially with me having a girl. With me having a daughter, now that opened up my eyes to a whole different type of, because it's like, oh damn, I got a daughter right here. Like, what if one of these little niggas do my daughter the way?
Yeah.
So that right there, it kind of forced me to grow up a little bit. Because I feel like if I'd have had a son, like if I'd have had a son back then, he'll be out there wilding with me. So God was like, hold on, bro. Like, let me, you know what I'm saying, put this daughter in your life. And,
I totally understand.
And that shit definitely straightened me the fuck up, because I'll be damned if one of these niggas do my baby the way I was out here.
Ooh, cause I got a daughter too, and she's about to be 10, so she growing up too, and and that's the That is a big worry for me having a daughter, man, because these cats out here ain't being influenced by the right stuff,
Hell
man. You know what
nah.
I'm saying?
And it's only getting worse.
Yeah.
Only getting worse, man.
God forbid I do all this great father work only for my daughter to be one of them. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man.
And that's one of the worst feelings
It
though.
is,
Like I
bro.
done did all this hard work, did all this,
Just
and
for her to go the
yeah,
a
like
whole completely different way.
or my son to do the same thing, be a YN out here, the ones they be talking about, to
Right.
be downtown doing, or just wrecking the whole, just messing the whole city up. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So yeah, that's just the goal. You want to be a better parent than your parents were, even if they was good,
Yeah.
and shit, and make sure your kids just make sure you lead by example
For
for
sure.
sure.
For
Make sure you
sure.
lead by
Shit, we gonna go ahead and get into the second topic, man.
example.
Second topic is how often do you educate yourself? Like reading books, research, study, or
Okay.
like whatever you might do to gain some type of education or whatever.
I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you and I'm gonna give the audience two books to read:
Okay.
Think and Grow Rich
Okay.
and the 48 Laws of Power. I don't
Okay.
know if you've read those before,
Nah.
but make sure you read those more than one time.
Okay.
Because if you read it just like the Bible, like if you read the Bible all the way through, you just read it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you read it more than one time and you start highlighting certain passages and
Yeah.
remembering certain quotes in the book, then you start understanding. That's how you really learn.
Yeah, for sure.
And as far as educating myself, man, every day. I mean, I know so much. I know so much stuff. Like I feel like my brain. Everybody's brain is computer, but I feel like I can keep the memory in and like dish it out too. Like it's
Right.
so much stuff that I come across and I be knowing. Like I try to keep my brain fresh, brother. I really
Yeah.
do. I really try to keep my brain fresh. I'll be reading everything from articles on music. I mean, just certain type of instruction manuals. Like if I was to buy like a certain plugin, I literally try to read the instruction manual
Right.
on a digital plugin.
Yeah.
There's no limit to learning. That's why like you might as well try to learn something new every day, even
Might as
if it's
well.
just a little piece, like a little something. Like um, it's it's limitless. It's limitless, and I don't never want to feel like I know everything
Oh yeah.
because once you feel like that, you lost.
Yeah. You definitely
You
lost.
lost.
And for real, I feel like you can learn from anybody at any age. For real.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, me personally, I'm a hands-on person. So like a person could tell me something, they could whatever, but if I don't do it myself, if I don't like or the whole book thing you just said, you could explain the book to me, but
Mm-hmm.
I gotta actually
Yeah.
do the work myself.
That's why I wouldn't. That's why I just said read it.
Yeah,
That's why I said that's why it ain't no point in explaining it because those books are almost they like metaphorical books.
yeah,
They're literally like books you're gonna read and be like, oh, that was a good book. The first time you read it, then the
yeah.
second you be like, damn. It's not, especially Think and Grow Rich
Mm-hmm.
because Think and Grow Rich is just a bunch of stories.
Okay.
It's just literally like a bunch of stories, but I literally can't explain Think and
Right.
Grow Rich, but you have to read it. If you read it and you actually if you read it more than one time, the second time you read it, you're gonna be like, this is more than just some stories. This is
Okay.
like teaching me how to think and literally grow rich
Right.
in my mind, in my body, in my soul. Dead serious.
Okay then. But shit, for me, I like to write shit down. I like to Google search a lot of shit. Like if somebody say I'm having a conversation with somebody and they say something that I don't really have good knowledge on,
Mm-hmm.
I'll wreck my brain on trying to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Like I'll get a dictionary. I'll do what I got to do. Like I said, I'm hands on, so I like to create shit, like edit videos or whatever. Like that's me educating myself. I like to cut the world off and just be in my thoughts, meditate. You know what I'm saying, and just open myself up to a whole lot of shit because I feel like you said, it's no end to learning, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I taught myself how to paint shoes. I taught myself how to start the little t-shirt shit. Like I taught myself all of this shit by doing a trial and error. Like when I first started the shirts, they was cool, but as I gradually got better, I started learning. All right, this vinyl was better than this vinyl. This fabric of t-shirt holds a vinyl better than a cotton does.
Yeah.
So You got to go through all of the trials and errors of that shit to figure out what works best for you, for real.
And it's definitely experience. I probably learned the most, like you said, through hands-on experience.
Yeah.
Trial and error is where you become successful. Because
Yeah.
if you ain't willing to risk and fail and mess up and try and try and try and mess up again, you're never gonna get nowhere.
Never.
Like, and that's the basic part of learning, man. Like, I feel like failing is learning.
Hell
Shit,
yeah.
like failing is learning. You never gonna learn as much succeeding as you gonna learn failing on God. Because
For sure.
if you see him like, oh, it was this easy, it was this easy, it was this
Yeah.
easy. Then when you finally fail, you're gonna be like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's never gonna be a learning. It's gonna finally be a learning experience, but then you ain't gonna, you know, you're gonna be bewildered as hell.
Mhm.
Like you're like, damn, failing? Like what is failing?
Yeah, what
like,
the fuck is this? Because for real shit, most of the famous goddamn successful people that we know, they had years of failing.
Sure.
Like you said, this shit don't just happen overnight, bro. You got to put that work in. You got to put them 10,000 hours in. So you can know, all right, I did this last time and it didn't go right. So let me switch it up and try this. Or I tried to incorporate this, but that wasn't for me. Like, because I read that the guy, what's his name? The dude that owned Amazon.
Oh, Jeff Bezos?
Jeff Bezos. He started that shit in his damn basement.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was riding bikes, taking people their shit.
Yeah.
And then he did that for a couple years, you know, learning or whatever. And then he got better at the business. He started learning more about business. And then, you know, look at him now.
Right. He owned everything. Taking businesses.
Man, what?
Amazon and Walmart probably
Taking
neck and
everything.
neck right now. You can't buy. You can buy anything on Amazon.
Bro.
Groceries.
I just gave him $60 last week.
I just got some stuff from
You
Amazon
feel me?
today. I
You
just
feel me?
picked it up from my apartment.
I just gave that nigga $60. So yeah, like Amazon right now run the world, bro. Cause
Yeah.
everybody ordering shit off Amazon. And like you said, Walmart, that's another one who taking over the game by storm, bro. I went to Walmart a couple weeks ago, man. I had to walk out because it's like, this shit expensive in here.
I can't do Walmart.
It's expensive. Shit, Target too.
The only time I go into Target. I go into Target, but Target's so expensive. I ain't been to Target. I ain't been to Target in a minute, but I definitely don't go to Walmart. I feel like Walmart just drain you, man. Like Walmart drain your brain power. Walmart. By the time you walk out of Walmart, you done bought something you shouldn't have bought.
You shouldn't have fucking bought.
Then as soon as you leave Walmart, your brain's back to normal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dead serious.
Cause shit, for real, I feel that way about the about Family Dollar.
Really?
I go in there for one specific thing, but since you know everything in that motherfucker $1, you be like, oh, what's this? All right, I might. Woo. Next thing you know, you come out of that motherfucker spending $50, $60.
Yeah, every time.
Out of Family Dollar.
Every single time I spend
like,
at least $40, $50.
Bro, I swear to God, like I'll go in there for 2 things of tissue. That's what, like $3?
Just outside. Every day. Outside costs $99.99 every day.
God,
90
bro.
Outside, literally. When you walk outside, it's an imaginary sign, and you cross that threshold, you're gonna spend $99.99 every time.
You don't need to put gas in your car.
Gas. Oh my God.
Man, gas alone a good 50.
We need to learn the gas bit. That's what we need to learn. That's
yeah.
what we need to learn, because gas done went back up to $4.
Man,
but yeah. As far as the learning aspect, man, I'm learning everything new from like exercising, because I tore my shoulder up at work, and I mean I'm just learning so much. You can never stop learning. I bet I never stop learning. I'll probably be dead if I wake up one day and I ain't learned at least one thing, man. Like one thing, and then a lot of times you start getting into that flow of learning stuff, you don't even know you learning stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like you said with the clothing and everything, you just going along. You're not even thinking about it at a certain point. But once you think about it, you're like, damn, I taught myself all of this stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
and shit, for real, with me going fishing, that right there gives me a chance to, you know, soak in everything. Because, you know, when you out in the world, you know, the shit be busy. It's nonstop. People calling, people, you know what I'm saying, need help with this or whatever. All right, so you know how they say, most people say in the showers where they get most of their thoughts?
Yeah.
For me, when I go fishing, it's like so peaceful and serene.
I need to do that.
Like you can go out there on that water and just be fishing, and then you'll be like, oh, I do remember hearing about somebody say X, Y, and Z. So let me jot that down. Or like it might be a situation that you was stuck on, and then when you out there fishing, and you be like, oh damn, it was that simple.
Sure.
All I had to do was instead of this, do that, and just being on that water, bro, like with a clear mind.
I gotta try that. I've probably only been fishing probably one time on like a church trip or
Type
something.
shit.
I need to do that, bro. If it's peaceful like that,
That's
like
bad.
it's always just you just go by yourself.
Yeah, cause like,
oh well, yeah.
Cause when I go,
hell yeah.
I really don't really. If I catch a fish, cool. If you know whatever. But I'm really going out there for the peace of mind. Like that's really what I'm out there for.
What's more precious than a peace of
Man,
mind?
nothing in the world, bro. I'm telling you. Like I go out there, I have my chair, put my headphones in, and I just be out there. I just constantly keep, you know what I'm saying, doing this. I ain't even worried about catching shit.
That's what's up, man.
But like I said, if I happen to catch it, cool. But I'm really out there. Like I said, you know, when you get off work, somebody might need you over here. Your mama might need you. Your kids need you, or you might need some shit. Yeah. So your brain is always on go. When you able to shut all of that shit out, I'm telling you, bro. Like watch how your brain, like shit that you was stuck on, or situations that you was not understanding or couldn't really grasp the concept of. When you out there by yourself, bro, with just your own thoughts, you would be like, damn, I was tripping off of this when I really all I had to do was. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro.
Sure.
That shit, it worked, bro. But most people, I don't go fishing with most because all they really worried about is catching a fish, or they asking too many questions, or
they ain't out there for the peace of mind. They be
like,
talking and shit.
Yeah, motherfuckers crying about the bugs and shit. And it's like, like now you about to fuck up my serenity, man. Like,
I know how that be, Lord.
Man, so yeah, so that's pretty much solitude, probably meditation, hands-on learning, and just talking to people.
Sure.
You know, talk to people, you'll learn some shit.
Yeah.
Like you will learn, because like they might have a different outlook on what you got. You can use that to however you want to, you know, incorporate that in your life.
Yeah, that's throwing away the meat. That's throwing away, eating the meat and throwing away the bones.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. That's
for sure.
good.
Yeah, so we gonna let you you know what I'm saying, promote what you got going on, like music wise. Like you got any new music coming out, videos?
Well, music wise, I'm about to drop a lot of music. I got a lot of music already. I got over 60 singles right now. Everything from instrumentals to radio versions of all my songs. Mostly, I would say about 80% of mostly all my songs are. I have the instrumentals available and the radio versions. I'm about to start submitting more of my music to radio. I've never really did that, but only one time.
Yeah.
And it actually got placed. The one time I placed my music, it got placed. So, and I got a lot of good music. I got a lot of positive music. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of gangster rap, even though I grew up on that. My music is basically centered on, you know, you can rap about the hood, you can be from the hood. But that don't have to be your final destination. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know, during the day I'm a mailman. You know what I'm saying? So I want to teach the youth that you don't have to be some certified superhero gangster.
Nah, for sure.
You know, you don't have to do that, man. You don't have to do that. You can speak on it all day, but you want to speak on it to the point where it deters folks. Like, and you be like, oh, I could do it this way instead of doing it this way that everybody been doing it.
For sure.
I got music videos about to drop. I got a lot of content coming, a lot of short form content with my music. Definitely on the road to getting placed on TV, movies.
Blessing, man.
I'm learning, just a part of learning. Being able to learn how to get myself synced and placed and stuff like that, because it's a lot of gatekeeping going on in the city. It's a lot of people that know how to do it, and they'll put their cell phone to do it, but they friends, but they won't help you out, or they'll come at you with a budget, which I be having. I got money, but folks will know you got it and still won't help you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, they act like you don't. They act like only them and their friends got it on social media. Like, you know, they act like they helping people, but it's only their friends. So I'm working on getting myself placed. And then helping other people get placed, like figuring out how to do it, like just like how I got my YouTube channel I got it basically. I have all my releases and everything on my YouTube channel. I got all my official music videos. Most people have to start a whole nother channel or get a fake Vivo or something like that. Like everything is on my YouTube channel. It's High Fever too, by the way. Let me plug that real quick. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff as far as music coming, and I definitely look forward to dropping on y'all heads real soon.
Well, shit. Just speaking on the gatekeeping, yeah, with the podcast shit, I was gatekeeped on it because it was a person that I know. He got his own little podcast in the city, whatever, and we were supposed to team up and link up, and but once it came time to go about that route, motherfucker hit me with a budget, and I'm
the
like,
budget thing,
and I'm like, wait, hold on, that was never nothing that we discussed.
Yeah, what's your budget?
And then the budget was some outrageous shit. Like, so I'm like, hold on. First, we never spoke on one to begin with. Then when I tell you, all right, well, what you mean by budget? And then he gave me his number, and I'm just like, yeah, bro, you tripping.
They're trying to put you behind a paywall. The budget, what's your budget is how you put somebody behind a paywall. Yeah. You can have, and to be honest, the budget be infinity. Like a lot of times when people say that mean they don't want to help you.
Oh, that's all that means.
That's really what that means is they don't want to help you. Cause whatever you got, let's say shit, I got $10,000 for the my budget $17,000. Like they gonna try to top your budget, whatever it is, because they really don't want to help you, or they gonna try to max you out to the max. You know what I'm saying? I've dealt with a lot of videographers like that. That's why I honestly be having my daughter help me now. I'd rather pay her than have a videographer that I'm shooting $250 videos. Right. He leaving out good clips. I know. I'm like, dang, bro, you putting in clips in the video. I ain't even moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then you putting the good clips on your page promoting my music. Like, what? Like, it don't even make sense. So it's just it's a lot of gatekeeping. It's a lot of budget maxing. That's what we should call that. Budget maxing.
I like that. I like that for sure. I definitely like that.
It's a lot of budget maxing going on, so you got to be careful out here, especially in the city that we live in. Because, like I said, a lot of people know how to help you.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of people know how to help you, man. Like just like when you came to me with the when you starting your clothing line, you had the commercial. Yeah. I didn't know how to make the best commercial, but you know what I was willing to do? Help. I was willing to jump in and be like, whatever I can do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, I definitely appreciate that commercial that you did.
And I definitely learned from that, and from that I learned how to make my music videos at least halfway decent. Like I got a music video right now called Summertime. It's almost at 30,000. I even got a short that's at 22,000. 22,000 on a YouTube short. You hear me?
That's a blessing right there, bro.
So, and my music be tied in. So it's like all the metadata. You gotta like music, you better not stop learning, or you're going to be one of those artists that get took for everything.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Or you're not going to ever make anything. You're just going to have a bunch of music out, and you're going to be wondering forever, where my money coming from? Where is it going? And for real, a lot of these apps and a lot of these music royalty sites, you only get 3 years to get your music. You only get 3 years to get your royalties.
So after that should go.
After that, it go to the record. It go to the big record labels. Oh, damn. They split that money up amongst the big record labels. Like,
they only give you 3 years of that shit.
Yeah. Well, no. You only have 3 years to claim it.
Oh, okay.
And if your money, and if you collect them, if you're supposed to be collecting your royalties and you don't in them 3 years, they shut you off and they split that money. Yeah, it goes straight to the big record labels. You know
and see, most people, that go back to the teaching yourself, educating yourself. If you don't know that, or if you don't read that, you will let them 3 years go by and not even know that you had money that you were supposed to get.
I'll tell you the biggest learning experience. I have songs that has happened to because the learning gap, not knowing, not learning, just wanting to drop music, just wanting to be a part of it. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just want my music out there. I got about at least 6 songs from early on when I dropped that it's too late. Right. I've been dropping music on all platforms for at least 6 years. This is the 6th year of my record label. So yeah, I've been dropping music. So like them first probably 5-6 songs, I think on Sound Exchange they cut the water off after 3 years, and I think it's a couple more of those royalty collecting websites that will shut off your water. They'll shut you off, and it's a wrap. Even if you try to re-upload the song, they gonna instantly because it's all literally metadata. It's all numbers and letters. Like behind the music. It's all numbers and letters behind the music. And if you're not trying to learn that part,
you will never know.
Yeah, and you don't want to be the artist that don't know. Yeah. Let's say you get a record deal and you don't know. You're gonna be in a bad deal. Like a lot of these artists that look like they got money, but don't.
Because for real, I was watching something on YouTube. It's like it was pretty much saying how rappers don't read the contracts, and when it come down to money, most regular people, everyday 9 to 5 people make more
on the hour. Yes.
Yeah, like most of us make more than rappers do.
Yes, because you will get an advance. They give you they see your potential and give you an advance based on your potential. So
and then don't tell you that advance got to be paid back.
Yeah.
And then 9 times out of 10 is interest on that advance.
Once they give it to you, the clock and the money running.
Ticking,
the clock and the money running because they giving you the best.
Right.
Most likely they flying you out. They putting you in the best studios with actual hardware, not the digital stuff. And they spinning it, but they gave you an advance, and they gonna always let you know they giving you an advance. That's why you see a lot of rappers they look like they be having so much money, but like
they be broke for real.
Yeah, like the label's gonna make more money off of you than they gonna make with you.
Especially if you ain't got your masters.
Yeah,
if you ain't got your masters,
I would strongly suggest independent as an artist. Get your own studio. Get your own 4K camera. I just bought one. Get your own drone. Figure it out. Learn it. Get some hands-on experience. Don't be sitting there keep paying $200-$300. Everybody can't do that. And that's a lot of the gatekeeper too. Yeah. Some of these dudes are charging $200 and $350. That's their whole setup. Yeah. That's some of these people's whole setup. The whole you paying them that is enough for them to be cool. Like to be cool for a couple, like that's a couple days pay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I would strongly suggest any artist, any entertainer, figure it out on your own, how to get yourself out there, how to promote yourself, how to market yourself, because a lot of the promotion and the marketing is really where people get to notice you. It's not just making the music, y'all.
Right. And then also with you promoting yourself and all of that, you got to understand that when you a new face out here, your numbers ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna put out a song and then you wake up the next morning, you got 3 million views.
Yeah, that's only Instagram shit, y'all. Yeah. That's only Instagram shit. Overnight success.
That don't happen, bro.
It's very rare. It's very rare. It happens. It happens. Shit, it can happen to you. It can happen to you. But you gotta be, don't be pessimistic about none of this stuff either. Like you want to be real optimistic and see yourself achieving your goals if this is what you really want to do as far as music, whatever you want to do, academics, whatever you want to do, see yourself achieving it. Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, you will. And set your goals real high. Set your goals so high that it's unfathomable that you would achieve it. And you might fall under it, but shit, if you set it so unfathomable, then wherever you land gonna be real good. You know what I'm saying?
To see the thing with YouTube, I found out once I started the podcast and the channel, my podcast channel, the views come from my shorts.
Mine too.
Like my shorts, I got one with 200,000 views on just a short.
What's up? I think I got one like that, but it's old.
And that's like 90% of my views. But I understood coming in that I wasn't gonna blow up off the views. I think on the podcast views, I think the highest view that I got is probably 300 views.
That's a good way of going about it, though. Already knowing that,
I already know.
If I don't hit overnight success, that's cool. Because the consistency gonna be the ultimate reward. The journey and the consistency is the ultimate reward. Because when you starting out, you're not gonna get no praise off top. You're not gonna get no super viral videos off top. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. But over time, the consistency is going to give yourself proof that you made, that basically of the promises that you made to yourself that you was gonna keep going and make it happen. And people on the outside, when they see you consistently working, whether they like it or not, at a certain point they gonna have to respect it. They gonna have to either tap in or respect it. They ain't gotta like you to respect it.
Cause shit like this, this the 9th episode of the podcast, and my coworkers, they be like, "Hey, bro, when the pod dropping? When the pod dropping?" Cause like I'll drop it, I'll send it to them, or they'll just come up to me like, "Hey, I seen the pod yesterday. Like you was talking about some whoopty whoop, like just talking about real shit." So my coworkers, they like if a week or two go by and I don't drop, they like, "Bro, what's up? Like what's going on with the pod?" And that right there, motivate me. Because I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes this shit do get depressing. You was like, you know what I'm saying? You doing the hard work, you doing the footwork, and you know what I'm saying? You drop a shit, and then you only get like 30 views. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Drop. I drop music videos and get 12 views. I'm sitting there, I just dropped the music video. It's not the best music video, but it got 12 views right now, about 4 likes. I think I dropped it last week. So and that's a part of the marketing too, brother. You gotta market. You gotta market it. You gotta start clipping up your. You know what? I'll tell you right here on the thing. You should start a whole nother channel. Called Kicking the Ish Clips, and clip your videos. And put them on shorts. And put some music behind it. I think you should put some music behind every one of your episodes, whether it's my music or whatever music you like, or make your own beat or something and put it behind there. And I can help you get your royalties off of that too. Because that'll help you. Like you can literally make a beat, put it on all platforms, and then put that beat behind every single last one of the episodes and get paid based off your view.
I like that idea.
So it's easy. Like all my reels, I put my music behind. I just put my real life and put my music behind it, and it's gonna get me royalties on the back end. It's gonna get me exposure on the front end, and win-win. It's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? It's so many ways to market yourself and promote yourself nowadays. It's ways that I know that I haven't even started or tried yet. So,
cause shit, for real, before the whole podcast, I never edited videos. So every episode I do, I learn more and more on how to incorporate certain things, and you know, so I look at it like you said, it's a journey, and that journey you gonna learn some shit. Cause like now, once I give it a year, once I'm a year in with the editing videos and all of that, I feel like I can master that shit by then. Cause
you got a Mac?
No, I got the little Chromebook.
Nah, that's cool too. You probably got a look. You be using the app, cause I just tapped into iMovie on my Mac. I just tapped into iMovie. I've been using my phone to make music videos. I'm about to stop doing that. I got a full Mac screen, and iMovie is really good. It's really good to use as far as music video, like long form music video content. Instead of the phone is basically used for short form clipping stuff. So that's what I would suggest. Which you already using a laptop slash because I got the big face Mac though. That is so powerful. It's powerful as hell.
Shit, I'm always willing to learn new shit, man. Like I ain't gonna never stray away from learning some shit.
You better not, cause I ain't.
Especially if it's beneficial. If it's beneficial and I can actually use it in my everyday, I ain't gonna never stray away from learning, bro. That's one thing about it. I always want to learn some shit, even if I might not use it.
Yeah, for sure.
I just want to be able to know.
Till I die, I'm trying to learn it.
And I hope y'all on the same shit, man, because this shit ain't like, life ain't gonna be promised forever, man. So don't leave this world without some type of knowledge or putting some type of, you know, like presence on the world, man. Like even if it's not something that's like beneficial or big, just spark that seed in somebody, man. Like Pac said, I might not change the world, but I can spark the brain of one. And if I can spark the brain of one, I did my job.
And I feel like everybody is needed.
Yeah.
Even the NPCs, like we need more people with using their damn brain power. We need more people learning stuff. We need more people using their experiences. And like, you know what I'm saying? It's too many people not putting their best foot forward out here, man. Like staying stagnant, staying still, and not experiencing what taking risks can get you.
And I think part of that is just fear.
And I was just about to say that, like I'm telling you, dude, man, I've been doing so much scared. I've been doing so much stuff scared. Like I don't know how to explain it. I've been just that. I've been doing stuff scared, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I just did the Cincinnati Music Festival. Over 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 people like in my face for 2 days.
Right.
In Paycor Stadium.
Yeah,
I'm in there rapping. There's people all around me. We in like a freestyle cipher.
Yeah.
You don't think I was nervous? I ain't never.
Nervous as hell.
I did it in 2024, but I didn't rap.
Right.
I went there, but I didn't rap. Now, you know what I'm saying? I had the experience of failing.
Yeah.
I learned from that experience. And in 2026, I got clips of me killing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just did another show. Packed house. You know what I'm saying? You have to do stuff scared.
Got to.
If you want to go through life and everything gonna be roses and rainbows, you're gonna have a rude awakening.
This shit ain't for you, man.
A rude awakening.
Because I ain't gonna lie, before I did my first official podcast, I would sit here like how I got everything. I would sit here and like talk because I was never used to talking to nobody. But, you know, when you're doing this, you really ain't talking to nobody. Like you talking to people, but they just not.
Yeah, they ain't around.
Yeah.
Right there.
So with me not ever having that experience and ever doing that, I would take like an hour out of my day and just practice, come up with like intros or just like I wouldn't even be talking about nothing important. I would just be like, yeah, today I went down the street. Today I like just getting myself used to talking and nobody actually saying something back to me. I did that for a good month and a half before I actually recorded the first episode just to get me comfortable with.
That's good though.
Yeah.
See, most people just jump right in. See, you gave yourself an opportunity to. You basically set yourself up for success.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Most people don't do that. Most people just jump in. I'm about to just, you know what I'm saying?
That shit fail.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, in this lifetime, you're gonna have to win, fail, lose, get broke up with, get played, get betrayed, it's gonna have to happen. If you gonna go through life thinking it ain't gonna happen, I don't know who told you what, but it don't work like that.
You cannot escape this shit.
It don't work like that.
It happens to the best of us, man. Yeah. Bro, like it's OGs who done got cheated on, or you know what I'm saying? Like that's why they got so much wisdom.
It's a part of suffering. It's suffering. You have to suffer in this life, and this maybe not in the next. But in this life, you're going to have to suffer for success. I promise to God. I done failed so many times at so many things. Like, and I look back on it like, damn, I'm good at it now. It ain't nothing. Like, it's just experience.
And see, the thing is, when you do fail, the people who never even tried or attempted to do what you doing or even chase their own dreams, they got so much to say about you failing.
That's what make them the haters. That's what make up the haters, the people that's looking at you like, damn, why I ain't try that shit? Yeah. Why I ain't do that shit
and they
first?
hoping that what you doing don't blow the fuck up.
I get a lot of that because I know I'm one of the best rappers in the city, but like the love only get distributed to like one or two rappers in the whole city. Yeah. And it just is what it is. You have to kind of respect it. I respect it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna stop. Like what I look like stopping because people have already chosen who they want to choose. Right. That ain't, man. It's 8 billion people in the world. It's only about 350,000 people in Cincinnati. If they all gravitate to one person, I don't know the deficit between 8 billion and 300 minus 350,000, but
it ain't big.
Yeah, like that's a whole big number on the other side that's waiting to hear you and listen to what you got to say.
For sure. And
so I look at it like that.
And at the end of the day, you can't be afraid, man. Like, you gotta just try, bro. At least try. That way you can go to bed at night knowing I at least attempted.
Yeah.
Because you never know. If you get real consistent with it, you keep trying, somebody gonna hear you. Somebody gonna see you. Somebody might reach their hand out and be like, hey, I watched, like, you for instance, I seen one of your music videos. I got a spot over here. We could, Like, somebody could be watching the podcast and be like, hey, put me on there. I could, I could bring my fan base to what you got going on.
My main mission, brother, is to die empty.
Oh yeah.
I heard that saying a long time ago. I want to die empty. When I go, I want to have hundreds of songs on all platforms, hundreds of music videos, hundreds of collabs. I'd have helped hundreds of people. I'd have blessed thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people. I want to change lives through my music. That's why my music is centered around change. Like, I'm not a street rapper. I feel like I'm a revolutionary. Like I talk about stuff that's going on, not stuff I want, not stuff I got. You know what I'm saying? Like I base my music on really what's going on today.
That's a good thing.
In my real life. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good thing, man. Shit. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. But like I always leave y'all, man. Chase your dreams, chase your goals, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for everybody that shows support. And with that being said, we out, man.